Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. This is our very first virtual product launch, and it's great that you're able to join us as we seek to set a new standard. A little bit more on what we mean by the new standard to come. My name is Callum McDougall. I am responsible for marketing at GN Audio and Jabra, and I will be your host, speaking to you from Jabra HQ here in Denmark for the next 20 minutes or so. We're here because we have new and exciting news for you. What we're about to show you will help businesses and people across the globe to be even more productive in the years ahead. So I'm sure you're going to have some questions as we go along. As soon as something comes to your mind, just ask away using the question box, and our team will try and answer as soon as we possibly can. So today we're unveiling a new range of headsets. But honestly, it does feel kind of strange to be making a new product announcement at a time when people and businesses across the world are trying to face up to the unprecedented challenges created by COVID-19. We've thought long and hard about whether we should go ahead with this announcement. But the products and solutions that I will share with you today have been in development for many months and years, with the intention of helping people to be more productive in the years ahead. Our long-standing plan had always been to launch these products in March, originally at Enterprise Connect in Orlando, and we felt it remained best to stick with that plan, albeit now in this virtual format. As I said, the new products we will share with you today have been in development for some time, but really the story of how we've ended up here goes back all the way to 2014. This was when we unveiled our Evolve range of professional headsets, engineered for new ways of working and designed to unlock the productivity benefits of unified communications, or UC. Evolve soon became the market leader, setting the standard for professional headsets, and there are now tens of millions of Evolve headsets in offices, in home offices, and with travellers across the world, helping millions of people to be more productive. But offices and ways of working have changed a lot since the launch of the Evolve line, and this change was evident well before the exceptional events of recent weeks. We've spent a lot of time talking to thousands of businesses to try and understand what's been changing since 2014, and a clear picture of work began to emerge. Not new challenges or pains for businesses and headset use. Actually, these were remarkably similar. Companies and workers are still faced with noise and distractions, a greater need for flexible working, and the challenge of unlocking productivity benefits from UC deployments. These are the same challenges Evolve was originally designed to meet, the evolution of work. The thing that was new was that all these pains and challenges were becoming more acute, more challenging. There's now even more noise and distractions, whether you're in the open office or you're working at home. People are having to collaborate more, increasingly remotely, to solve increasingly complex problems. And more people than ever before are working flexibly, either at home, in the office, or on the go. Workers are more demanding in their expectations of headsets, and UC solutions themselves were evolving, no longer just a replacement for traditional telephony, but genuine collaboration tools. At the heart of all these growing challenges was the continued challenge of improving personal and corporate productivity. Of course, our learnings were gathered over the past years, and much has happened and developed in the ways of working in the past few weeks alone. But we believe what we learned from businesses, from office workers, from home workers, remains as relevant today as it did when we started developing these new products many months ago. And the more we learned, the more we came to believe that a more powerful solution was needed to continue to ensure that Jabra headsets offer the productivity boost needed by millions across the world, wherever they might be working. Something more than the original Evolve range could offer. We needed to develop a new range of headsets that weren't just new in every way, but would set the new standard for the new decade. So today we really are incredibly proud to be able to introduce you to that new standard. It's the second generation of Evolve headsets, what we're calling Evolve2. The Evolve2 is made up of three fantastic products: the Evolve2 40, the Evolve2 65, and a brand new flagship Evolve product, the Evolve2 85. And you can buy them all from April this year. So what makes Evolve2 the new standard? For us, it was crucial that each product in the Evolve2 range had some common characteristics that would help us redefine the standard. In simple terms, they needed to be the best at meeting and handling all the challenges we had identified in the office and in flexible working. So that gave us 4 bests that we needed to aim for in order to set that new standard. The best noise management for concentration, the best call capability for collaboration, the best design in professional headsets for user appeal and flexibility, and optimized in the best way for UC platforms to give IT departments not just the tools they need, but also the insights to help them monitor the performance of their devices. And more than just being the best now, we also wanted to ensure Evolve2 was engineered for the future. So with future software and firmware upgrades, we will actually be able to improve the headsets over time, unlocking future benefits of AI and continuing to improve productivity. To show you how we've brought those best to life in the actual Evolve2 products, let's start with the brand new flagship, the Evolve2 85. So let's start with concentration. This is all about helping managing noise and interruptions wherever you might be. And better concentration requires better noise cancellation, both passive and active. Thanks to the combination of these uniquely designed ear cushions here and our advanced digital hybrid active noise cancellation, Evolve2 85 helps you concentrate by cancelling 54% more of the noise around you than previous Evolve products. And if you'd like to listen to music to help you focus, there's 40mm speakers which deliver a 20% better music experience. We've retained the trademark Evolve Busy Light, designed to signal that you're busy, and it's now even more visible than ever, protecting you from all angles and all interruptions. When you put all of this together, no headset is better at helping you manage noise and block out distractions. So on to collaboration. That is the headset as a working tool to connect and collaborate with others. A big part of this is how easily it integrates into UC systems. Evolve2 85, like the full Evolve2 range, is fully UC certified and works with all leading UC platforms. Secondly, the key to productive UC calls and collaboration is outstanding voice pickup, or more specifically, the voice pickup of the user, not everybody else in the office, or perhaps the people around you at home. It's just really difficult to have a productive conversation when you can hear a lot of background noise. To address this pain, we started by deciding to reach for the highest standard in the market, meeting the Microsoft OpenOffice requirements. Not all Microsoft requirements are equal. OpenOffice is the gold standard with the highest demands of voice pickup and background noise management. All of the Evolve2 range will meet those demands. How do we do this? By combining digital capability, DSP, or digital sound processing, with multiple microphones. The Evolve2 85 uses no less than 10 microphones. The result is a headset that is 96% better at cancelling background conversation noise from calls. And although you can make calls with Evolve2 85 without the boom arm, the key to the outstanding voice pickup is the discreetly integrated boom arm. The modern office, in fact the modern world, is not normally a quiet environment. Without the directional precision of the boom arm, other voices and other noises from the surrounding environment will easily pollute your call. The impact of this ranges from being mildly irritating, with a loss of productivity created by the inevitable interruptions and repetitions, to an actual security risk for some businesses if it's possible to hear discussions or other calls from other parties in the office. So that's why you need the boom arm. The real task is to ensure it's as well integrated and as discreet and as usable as possible. A boom arm that you can bring down when you need it and stow it away when you don't. And this leads us nicely on to our third best promise: user appeal and flexibility. The overall design of the Evolve2 85 is based on our award-winning consumer product, the Elite 85H. We wanted to create a product with professional sound capability, but the look of a consumer headset. Back in 2014, with the original Evolve line, the consumer look included those recognisable tangerine colour accents. Now, consumers are looking for something very different. So we created a modern, minimalistic, and what we believe is beautiful design, and we assembled it with premium materials, and we gave it to you in a choice of colours: black, and now this new colour, gold beige, that enables you to pick your own style and ensure Evolve2 looks great wherever you wear it. Of course, we did this because we know that if you give users the look that they want, they're far more likely to use the headset both inside and outside the office. And that means more user satisfaction, more headset utilisation, and ultimately more productivity. But of course, looks alone are not enough for good design. This is a professional tool, so it also has to be comfortable and it has to be durable. We use thousands of individual head and ear scans to help us design a lightweight solution that optimises weight distribution evenly across the head, making it truly incredibly comfortable. But user appeal is about more than good design. It's also about flexibility, a product that you can use as you want, where you want, when you want. So we've made sure the Evolve2 85 has a really strong wireless range, industry-leading battery life, dual connectivity to your smartphone, and intelligent features like one-touch access to voice assistance and on-ear detection. So that's a brief introduction to the Evolve2 85. Let's now see it in action. So, if the Evolve2 85 sets the new standard promise, the best in concentration, the best in collaboration, and the best in user appeal and flexibility, also extends to the rest of the range, the Evolve2 65 and the Evolve2 40. Let's take a look, first of all, at the Evolve2 65. In this new wireless headset, we deliver the same 40mm speakers as the Evolve2 85, the same busy light, and the same improved passive noise cancellation. We don't have ANC in the 65, but actually the passive noise cancellation on this model is so good, you might be forgiven for thinking that we did. The advanced engineering behind the ear cups here and the new angle design of the mounts allows it to cancel 50% more noise than its predecessor. For collaboration, we meet the highest open office standard of certification from Microsoft, which allows us to deliver a true professional audio experience with 23% less background conversation noise on calls. An incredible 37 hours of battery life, dual connectivity, and 3 times better wireless connectivity gives the user freedom and flexibility. And once again, we took one of our consumer designs for inspiration, in this case drawing from the Elite 45H, one of our newest consumer products. If we move on to the final Evolve2 headset, we meet the Evolve2 40. We're still seeing a lot of demand for corded solutions that still offer all the great benefits of our wireless options, but in a corded variant. That means no compromise in standards for concentration, collaboration and user appeal. So that's why the Evolve2 40 is really very similar to the Evolve2 65, but in a corded style. Let's see it in action. So that's Evolve2 right now. But I said earlier, Evolve2 is engineered for the future, and I think that probably needs a little bit more explanation. As we've mentioned, Evolve2 headsets are optimised for whatever UC platform you might choose, so they'll be certified for all UC platforms. We know that Microsoft are migrating their customers from Skype to Teams, so we obviously need to make sure Evolve2 was optimised for Teams. A big part of this is assuring we have secured the OpenOffice certification for all products, but it's also about creating a dedicated Teams experience in our Microsoft SKUs. Each of those Microsoft SKUs has a dedicated Teams button to join calls, with voice prompts to join the call if you're wearing your headset, or if you're not, a purple LED notification. Beyond UC compatibility, the Evolve2 range tackles another key reason for continued productivity problems: the need for monitoring and analysing the entire UC ecosystem in the company to secure stable and high call quality UC calls. Evolve2 will integrate with leading software and monitoring vendors to allow IT directors and other decision makers to analyse the performance of every Jabra headset and quickly identify the root cause of poor call quality, if there is any, whether it's due to Wi-Fi router, UC infrastructure, or the individual user's headset settings. Moreover, the Jabra Express software enables easy and secure management of headsets, allowing for firmware updates and the implementation of new features whilst making life easy for the IT department, or maybe as easy as it might be possible to make it. And of course, our big promise is that Evolve2 will actually improve over time. We're already working hard on a long-term software roadmap that will bring intelligent experiences to Evolve2 in the future, from personal sound and noise management to the ability to optimise your calls and your music to your individual hearing profile. So, on behalf of everybody at Jabra, it's been great to introduce you to the new standard. We've spent hours listening and learning all about the modern office and flexible working, and we've matched that insight with technical innovation to produce a range of headsets that can continue to carve the productivity path that we started with the original Evolve, the world's leading professional headsets for concentration and collaboration. So perhaps we'll finish with a final word about the original Evolve line. Don't worry, it's not going anywhere. We know many of you will want to upgrade straight away to a more powerful headset solution, and there will also be many new customers who are still new to UC who will want to select the new standard from the very beginning of their UC journey. But there will be plenty of others who still feel that the original Evolve line offers the best solution to the challenges and opportunities they face, and at the best price. And given what we've talked about in the step up in performance of Evolve2, you will perhaps not be surprised to learn that it comes up with a step up in price as well. But we still want to make sure customers still have the choice and our partners have the widest range of relevant products to sell. So all the original Evolve range will remain available. This will continue to include our mobile-first solutions in the increasingly popular true wireless form factor, an area we've had great success as a company, and convenient neckband style for those of you who prioritise flexibility and mobility. But today is all about Evolve2. We don't believe it's just new in every way. We really believe it sets the new standard, engineered to empower businesses and individuals to be able to concentrate and collaborate better and ultimately to be more productive wherever they are. You can find out more now about the specifications, the price and availability on jabra.com, or just reach out to your usual Jabra contact. We're excited to introduce you to Evolve2. It's taken weeks, months and years of work to get to this point. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you with an Evolve2 sometime soon.